The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to Houston Texans. The Rams just beat the Texans. It seems like the Texans have a lot of issues, especially with their offensive line. They couldn't get the running game going at all, and they couldn't get the passing game going either. They did not score a touchdown. They just scored field goals against the Rams. They scored 9 points. And you really expect the offense to step up. That Rams Texans game was very defensive, like I did talk about in the preview last week, because I think both of those defenses are excellent. So I could see this being an ugly game because I absolutely could see the Texans not being able to get anything going on the offensive side against this Buccaneers defense, which is good, not great. They still have Vita Vea and stuff like that to shut down the run, and they still don't have Joe Mixon for the Texans. And I could
That's a big
see
deal.
the Buccaneers, who don't have Chris Godwin, Mika Igbukka, and Mike Evans going up against that DB duo, plus Baker Mayfield getting harassed by that pass rushing combo of Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. It could be an ugly game. The over-under's at 42, which is pretty low, so I guess Vegas kind of sees it the same way that I am right now. Houston is favored. I think I'm taking the
Yes.
Bucks. I think I'm taking
Yeah,
the
that's
Bucks.
that's what I was gonna say because I wanna hit the brakes here because you were actually really looking forward to the Texans this year based on your predictions that you thought they were
Mm-hmm.
gonna really
I
show
like
up a lot more.
it.
Yeah, so but they are still favored for a lot of those same reasons that you brought up during your predictions.
And also the
So
Rams
is one bad loss against the Rams, which again, week one is a liar,
week one's a lie.
really enough to just make because I'm pausing here for the gamblers listening to our stream because this is a good call out if true, right? If we can get a plus 120 Buccaneers pick and be accurate with that, that makes the super parlay even juicier.
The Super Bowl. Yeah, it's so for a liar from week one, Nico Collins barely showing up. Nico Collins is still one of the best receivers in the entire NFL. Like, that's a liar from week one. Nico Collins is still going to have over 1,000 yards receiving and close to 10 touchdowns for the year. I just don't know if it's going to happen against the Bucs. They are at home, and the Bucs defense is, I don't think, is not as good as the Rams defense, which again, the Rams defense may be, really, really good. The Rams defensive line are monsters. The Bucs do not have the same level of Jared Verse, Byron Young, Kobe Turner, Braden Fisk, etc. So I I think they'll perform better. I don't think it's going to be a 30-point outing from the Texans. I do think that the Buccaneers will be able to do just enough. They weren't able to get their running game going last week, and I think they'll be able to do that just a touch more with Bucky Irving and Rashad White this week against the Texans.
All right, you hear it, folks. Put it all on Bucks. No, I think it's a
Well,
good pick. It's a
I
good
don't
pick.
know.
It's it's a it's a good pick. It's only plus 120, which is it's
I mean,
very
it's close.
achievable.
It's
It's very
close.
achievable odds to beat that. And in all honesty, I would have gone the same way. I just wanted to really kind of get into your head on that pick because it is going to be like a riskier one for parlays out there, but I think it's worth it. I think
Yeah.
it's when you do a super parlay, you always want two or three games that are against the odds, but not in a dumb way, like in a way that you could see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um, so yeah, I was talking a lot about the matchups and everything, but when it comes down to the most important position, I'll take Baker Mayfield over CJ Stroud.